pumpkins,
Candy.
scary movies.
Shocktober! Shaun of the Dead rose into theaters in 2004. Following the misadventures of Shaun and his best friend Ed, they didn't expect to fend off a zombie apocalypse that unexpectedly descends on their suburban London town. Shaun of the Dead is the best zombie horror comedy I have ever seen. I'm not the biggest fan of zombie films, but I am so glad my friend introduced it to me. Shaun of the Dead takes a more comedic route of the popular genre, putting on a new twist to zombie films. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost are a memorable tag team as Shaun and Ed. I love the way they play these characters. They aren't the most reliable people, often insulting one another and making bad decisions. That's what makes them so fun to watch. We don't have enough films that represent male relationships. Though they're sarcastic, their friendship means a lot to them. Credits include Kate Ashfield, Lucy Davis, Bill Nye, Dylan Moran, and more. The actors playing the zombies had the most fun out of anyone. Moving in slow motions, groaning, and making strange faces, the makeup team dolled up actors into gruesome and disturbing zombies with bleak eyes and messed up faces. Now to talk about the film's comedy aspect, which Edgar Wright excels in. The humor is a unique mix of dry British wit, clever visual gags, and well-timed one-liners, mostly by Pegg and Frost. The best example of comedy is when a hungover Shaun walks to the store in this neat one-shot as zombies prowl around him. It makes it funnier that he doesn't notice them. Another favorite sequence is when Shaun sees if they are safe from the zombies. Only seeing his legs, followed by him climbing down from the slide, and his reaction that follows is comedy gold. Background comedy is my favorite, and this zombie film is dedicated to it. Taking advantage of the zombies' slow movements, filmmakers incorporated this one humorous scene where Shaun and Ed are trying to find solutions as the zombies are getting closer to them. It is a bonkers film that genuinely incorporates serious and emotional moments. Some of the emotional moments actually got to me, which I wasn't expecting. As much as the characters argue, they share their true feelings. This is a movie about working together and making relationships work. Shaun of the Dead is a parody of zombie films. Wright pays tribute to the genre's tropes while simultaneously poking fun at them. As I mentioned, I have not seen that many zombie films, but this film may have changed my initial reaction to them. I had deemed that all zombie films are the same, but when enforcing different tropes, you need to do something different. The soundtrack perfectly complements the on-screen action and overall tone. Songs like Don't Stop Me Now and Electro are included. Heads up, or off is a better term for this film, the violence gets pretty gory. Zombies thrash apart characters in graphic sequences. If violence and gore is not your thing, it's best to avoid this movie. Horror comedies are the best. We don't have enough of them. Shaun of the Dead is the perfect definition of horror comedy, so I highly recommend that you watch this entertaining horror film this October. Now that our Shocktoberween festivities have started, I have a lot of horror, psychological, and underrated films to talk about. Next on my list is The Autopsy of Jane Doe. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel or to my Patreon. My name is Marielle, and this has been another one of my movie reviews.